We are at the preliminary stages of our investigations and can confirm that about 7:30 p.m. yesterday, a motor vehicle with gunmen drove into the 3rd Street area of Rima, where they opened gunfire at citizens who were along the roadway. This shooting resulted in some 7 persons, including a 10-year-old child, being shot and...
Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have some shootings and dropouts for talk about. Coming out of the parish of St. James, St. Catherine and Kingston. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So people, Jamaica is known as land, hood and water. But we are changing to land of shootings, dropouts, and funeral. So people will start off in the parish of Kingston, Trench Town, where 7 shot, 2 fatally. So we'll get into the report. Investigators are theorizing that Thursday evening fatal drive-by shooting in Trench Town was the result of a conflict between rival gangs, buckers, and fatherless, which are based in the area. Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Michael Phipps, head of the Kingston Western Division, said detectives of the Major Investigation Division, MID, believe the shooting, which left 2 people drop out and 5 others, including a 10-year-old boy, hospitalized, was carried out by members of the fatherless gang in reprisal for the dropout of a high-ranking gang member. We believe that this was carried out by members of the fatherless gang in reprisal of the dropout of top-tier fatherless gang member who was shot and taken out in August of this year, SSP Phipps stated. SSP Phipps reported that Thursday shooting occurred about 7:30 p.m. when a motor vehicle with gunmen drove up into the 3rd Street area of Rima and opened gunfire at the people who were along the roadway. 7 people were shot and injured and were rushed to the hospital, where 2 people were pronounced dropout and the others treated and hospitalized.
We are at the preliminary stages of our investigations and can confirm that about 7:30 p.m. yesterday, a motor vehicle with gunmen drove into the 3rd Street area of Rima, where they opened gunfire at citizens who were along the roadway. This shooting resulted in some 7 persons, including a 10-year-old child, being shot and injured. They were rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital, where 2 of the 7 succumbed to their injuries, whilst the others were treated and admitted. We have theorized that this incident is a continuation of a gang conflict between rival gangs from the Buckers and fatherless gangs, which are based in Trenchtown area of Rima. And we believe that this was carried out by members of the fatherless gang in reprisal for the murder of a top-tier fatherless gang member who was shot and killed this year, August of this year. We are at this time trying to locate Pepe, Shamar, Jojo. These persons, we believe, can assist the MID in our investigations. In the meantime, I want to reassure the citizens of Rima that we will intensify our efforts and use all necessary means to locate these gangsters and all others who are involved in this conflict. We are at the same time appealing to persons who might have information to share with the police.
The deceased have been identified as Desmore Mackenzie, otherwise called Nico, and Romain Maraj, otherwise called Cooley, both of 3rd Street addresses. So people, as we say, Jamaica is known as land of wood and water. So we are changing it to land of shooting, dropouts, and funeral. Now, people, we'll move on. This time in St. Catherine, where a woman who was visiting from England was shot and injured in HOMESTEAD. So we'll get into the police report. The St. Catherine North Police have launched an investigation into the shooting that left a woman visiting from England injured. The incident reportedly happened about 9 p.m. on Thursday while the victim was on Mansfield Avenue in the community. It is further reported that it was residents of the community who found the injured woman after investigating what sounded like explosion. She was taken to the hospital for treatment. No motive has been established. So people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. James, where wanted man Lorenzo Walters, otherwise known as Larry, is now charged for a double murder. So we'll get into the latest report. 32-year-old Lorenzo Walters, otherwise known as Larry, who was on the St. James Most Wanted list, has been charged with murder, wounding with intent, and shooting with intent in relation to a November 2022 shooting incident. Lorenzo Walters is charged with the murder of 5-year-old Tavai Cummings and 26-year-old Semiu Shah, both of Green Jail in Westmoreland. Reports from the police are that about 2 p.m., Tavai and Shah were occupants of a motor vehicle when they were pounced upon by Walters and another man armed with handguns. The attackers opened fire at the vehicle, and when the shooting subsided, Tavai, Shah, and another man were seen suffering from gunshot wounds. The 5-year-old boy and Shah were pronounced dropout at hospital, while the third person was treated and released. Walters was arrested during a joint police-military operation on Sunday, October 29, and subsequently charged for the double dropout. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.